Good evening to you all and welcome to Choo Choo Tuesdays here with the Godfather here at GFYSLIVE Gaming Australia. We're on the West Cornwall local to kick things off here to this week's episode. This is episode 51 and hello to you all. Thank you for joining me once again. If you're watching this live or on the full replay, I say hello to you. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's Tuesday the 9th of November 2021. 2 hours of great action on the air once again for you guys. West Cornwall local, we're doing the 12:03 PM service, 2P13. It's a timetable mode. Got a great show lined up for you tonight, so sit back, relax and enjoy the action. Coming up just after the live stream today is the first of the scenarios from the West Cornwall local. Well, the first from us. We're not doing the 100-meter one until last because it's very long. So it's going to take a little bit more to make that one. And I want to be on a decent day for that one. I want to be up early and do that one because yeah, it does take time to edit these videos, so you do understand that. Sometimes I like to post more than one, but just recently I've decided to just tone down a little bit on the Train Sim World stuff uploading, and our focus is on some other games at the moment. So sort of having a little bit of a break. For you guys that are wondering what's happening with Train Sim Munich, it is still planned to be getting it on this coming Friday. But I did actually find out earlier today that I still have some money in my kitty actually from my collection of bottles and cans that I've been collecting from all the time I've been drinking soft drinks and stuff over the last year, and sort of really cash them in only once a year, so I get to a point where I've got a decent amount of money, but don't really want to use that money, to be honest, because yeah, that money is to be put used to be saving up for a car. Anyway, we're on the West Cornwall local. We hope you enjoy. Nice, beautiful midday, sunny day. It's set in July, and yeah, can't go wrong. There's a 08 there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at an old school locomotive, that one. Alright. Doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's great that they added these extra layers into this route because when I was lucky enough, because I'm based in Australia, I was lucky enough to get the West Cornwall when it was originally released for the PlayStation 5. So yeah, it was very, very quiet, can I put it that way? Way more quiet than what it sounds like now. And obviously it didn't have the normal Transpennine layers, and so it was a great thing to see those actually come over. And it's definitely a little bit, environment's changed a little bit as well. I noticed the environment to be a little bit nicer than what it was first originally as well. Obviously it does look nicer on the PC, so unfortunately the frame rate can bounce around like hell on my PC, but yeah, at the moment I'm not too bad. It was about 60, 65, around the average 60, oh, jumped up to 70 there, around 65. It's not too bad. But it can spike every 20 seconds here and there, which is pretty much the norm for PC. It's been like that for a very long time, even before the core updates. Yeah, it's always been a game. Yeah, you're based on the East Coast there? you can ever join us live, this is especially for the American people out there. We always have a full replay of any of our live streaming action. We're on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and every second Friday. We were going every Friday there for a little bit over the last month because obviously the amount of releases of Train Sim World stuff has been happening. We've been wanting to give you more content, and our Friday shows have been very successful actually, so yeah. Unfortunately this Friday it's a good week that I actually take it off this week actually, because we've got some really bad thunderstorms predicted for Friday, so you know, I've explained to you guys around now here in Australia, like we're in a really big La Nina, and there's a hell of a lot of rain around, a lot of moisture and a lot of storms, and we've been getting some really big ones, and we actually recorded the biggest hailstone in Australian history here a few weeks ago in Queensland actually, 16 centimetres, absolutely big bugger. So yeah. I was actually watching a documentary earlier, a little video on YouTube actually about the top 5 tornadoes actually, and they're all based in America. I was actually seeing one just outside of Oklahoma City is recorded as the biggest in the over 4 kilometres long. Wow, whew. I wouldn't want to be at that, I'll tell you right now. It actually gave the just give me a second here, I really need to bring this in. Don't forget folks, you can still vote at the midweek World of Trains community vote out our community area. It's a fair way down the page now because there's just been so much going on over the last week. As you guys are aware, the 2 big AAA titles of Forza and Call of Duty Vanguard have been released. So we're really concentrating on more Call of Duty, to be honest, because I'm a massive Zombies fan. But the campaign has been absolutely off tap. I'm loving the campaign. But I've sort of taken a break on it because obviously I want to concentrate on trying to prestiging up before the pre-season ends. So I've been really concentrating on that. We've got a live stream of some Vanguard action coming up later on today as well. Also, we have the West Cornwall local scenario, the real late night one. That's the one we're doing. Around an hour and 10, just under an hour and 10 minutes long, so it's pretty nicely packaged. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it bakes in time for its 1080p premiere and will be processed in 4K as soon as YouTube decides to wake the hell up. Once again, I'm using the mouse and keyboard only. I've eliminated the controller, finally, after all this time. The main reason is when we not had the last update last week, the one before that, the freezing issue came back for myself, where every time I move from keyboard to mouse and that and press buttons and everything, it just wants to do that microsecond freezing on me, so it doesn't look good. It freezes as it is, so yeah, that's been a plaguing issue ever since the release last year. Didn't really notice it as much with the original Train Sim World with that one actually. I really didn't have many complaints about the original one, to be honest. There was a couple of little teething things here and there, but nothing really sufficient. When I get a nice camera angle and I want to get a nice view of the area, as long as it hits the platform, I don't care. There we go, very nice. It's on the platform. Still got the collectibles to do, and I've explained to my viewers many times over, I've sort of over the collectibles, to be honest. It's just, you know, grab them here and there. It doesn't really bother me. Alright, let's get back on the rails now after that little emergency break that we had to do there. After the nice beautiful angle I got in the screenshot going over the bridge. So the question now remains, what is next for Train Sim World 2? Well, I wish they'll hurry up with the Palencia Corridor update, because that's sort of been put on the shelf now, hasn't it? You know, like, what was it, 2 months ago now almost, since we've seen those first screenshots of the PSI, the Passenger Information System, and the updates and that? Surely the rush hour system's going over to it as well with the passengers. Russie Nord is also going to be updated. Now that'll be quite interesting actually, that route with the rush hour system, because it's not really known for its passengers, to be honest. It's more known for its freight. But yeah. Had not been on the Boston Sprinter for quite a while actually, because obviously I love the Boston Sprinter, I love the NEC, I love the Northeast Corridor. I preferred the New York part of it though. Even though I have got that part on Train Simulator, and it is actually longer than what it is on from the original Train Sim World, which is awesome. But yeah, that's one particular route that I was very saddened to not actually see coming over to the original to this Train Sim World. And when they talk about a preserved collection, well, it's technically, you know, we don't have the whole thing because obviously the NEC New York did not come over. Well, you're 100% right there, True Gamer. You know, that's definitely what I've been wanting them to do, is fix the game before they decide to do anything else, because, you know, obviously we need to have that memory fixed up before anything. You know, and even for future content, they need to fix the memory so it's, you know, big enough for future content. Especially for the console gamers, like I bring to all you guys the launch live streams from the PlayStation 5, because I'm in Australia. I'm one of the first people in the world to do official releases. So yeah, it's definitely sad to say that I won't be doing the freight services on the PlayStation 5. I won't be doing the 2 freight routes that are coming to Train Sim World 2, supposed to be within the next month. On the PlayStation 5, so I'll be waiting for the PC releases for both of those, even though I'm not really, to be brutally honest, I'm not really interested in them, because I'm not a big fan of the freight routes. And that's nothing to do with America or anything. It's totally not an American thing. I love American routes, but it's just I'm more of a passenger man. I love the high speed trains, to be honest. But yeah, with this memory issue now, I'll get to you in a minute, Lily. How you going? Yeah, it's just with this memory issue now with the consoles. It's not, and it is with Xbox apparently now as well. It's not just PlayStation 5. It's the whole next gen consoles, because I don't understand why. Because we had Call of Duty that had over 150 gigabytes over the last 12 months with updates. So I don't understand how they're saying that there's a memory bay. Yeah, it's because you might have too many DLCs downloaded. You have to take some DLCs away to play other ones that you know. So the ones you don't play, just take them off, and you should be able to get that content back on there. Because I think, what is it, 60? Lee, you can help me out on this one. Is it 68 gigabytes the maximum or something? I'm actually getting a decent frame rate. Fucking hell. This is definitely a change from Rush Hour. Yeah, Rivet done a really good job with this, actually, and I'm not saying that just because Rivet follows my Twitter channel, but Rivet Games are sort of, they've got a following with me, and I've got a following with them, so we've got a good relationship. But sort of bit of stuff going behind the scenes there, but nothing I can say. So anyway, yeah, I just got an achievement there, a modern day Carnage 100, beautiful. Let's put it this way, the Australians might be a little bit happy next year. Still got some great games to come this month on our YouTube channel as well, folks. Farming Simulator, another simulation coming, and yeah, we do have that Trans Sim Munich that we were meant to get last week, but I ran out of money, so I couldn't get it. You got to pay bills. You got to pay bills, and that's it. You know, you got to pay the bills. The bills come first. Keeps my roof on my head, and that's it. I think a little bit more than that, actually, Lele. I think it's like 68. But yeah, the gigabytes on the stuff on the consoles, for the next gens, they're ridiculous. They're a couple big gigs more. I don't really notice the difference, to be honest, with PC version, the console version now. Maybe a little bit of draw distance is a little bit more on here. Even with TAA on, which I've got TAA on tonight, and I've pumped it to a maximum of 70 frames. That's why it's sort of. I think Xbox is about the same. Because Lele, you were getting that issue, weren't you, when your routes weren't showing up or something? They haven't actually talked about Xbox. I do note that they haven't talked about it with issues, so I don't think it is an issue, but I can only assume that it could be. And to be brutally honest, I'm originally from console with the game, and I'm talking TS1, Train Sim World 1, and I played the beta of Train Sim World 1 back in the days. That was Sandpatch Grade at a mate's house. That's why I knew about the game. I was really pumped when it was announced for console. First went to Xbox. Lucky enough I had an Xbox at the time, so I gave it a whirl. Wasn't much going for it, so I really turfed it out very quickly. Bought it for the PlayStation on disc when it first came out on the PlayStation a couple months after that, and it was a little bit more there, and I didn't really, there wasn't much content still, so I really didn't enjoy it, so I turfed it again, and then I bought it again at the end of December in 2019, and I really enjoyed it. There was a lot more going for it at that time, so I was very interested in the East Coast Way for a few months, and I ended up getting the East Coast Way, and I never looked back since. And yeah. So yeah, since that day, when I rebought it again in December 2019, our YouTube channel has just been dedicated to the game. And we started our official show live stream on a Saturday night on the rails with the original Train Sim World. That was the only live stream show that we were doing at the time. We established a couple live stream shows at the start of Train Sim World 2. We're doing information updates leading into the release. We're still doing information updates to this day. That's roadmap announcements for new routes and stuff. We're talking about it, our thoughts on it, and this and that. So yeah. But yeah, when I started with that one, we obviously established our live streaming shows. We were doing a midnight show at one stage, the Midnight Express. It was midnight our time here in Australia, and we were on for an hour, so we were doing 1 hour show. But yeah, I was very, very tired, so I was it wasn't really making many people jump, and it wasn't getting many views, so I turfed that one out pretty quickly. And that's when I established the Tuesday live stream show. And that's the reason why there's a little bit more shows with the Wednesday one over the Tuesday one, because obviously I've had a couple of weeks off here and there, but that's not the case at all. The Wednesday show started before the Tuesday. And then we established the Friday night ticket here, what was it? About 2 months ago now. Pretty much when Rush Hour got released, and we established that one. So yeah, the Friday show has been very successful. So we're not on this Friday night, but we're on our traditional Tuesday and Wednesday, and we're not on this Saturday once again. We are having a break on the Saturday show at the moment. I will be away from the studio this weekend, so that's the reason this weekend I can finally get out this weekend. Haven't been able to get out because the fucking storms have been keeping me in this house. Yeah, Train Simulator 2022. Yeah, it's an awesome game. I really love the German-French route. It's yeah, it's a route that I actually like to see come over to Train Sim World, because that'll give us both the TGV and the it'll give us the TGV and the ice train. So that'll be awesome. That'll be a Train Sim World first on one route, that is. And obviously it's got the blue and grey TGV, which was the one I thought was originally coming over to the Mediterranean, but it wasn't. London commuter crashes like crazy. Oh, are you serious? You know what? I'm the opposite with London commuter now. You know how clean it is now? It's running way better, put it that way. Still jumps a little bit here and there, like frame rate's, you know, not as good as it should, but it's obviously not as high as it. Jesus, 71. Woo. That's not too bad. I'm running 71 frames per second just then, and I'm only on an i3 processor and a 1650 graphics card. I'm on a low budget PC these days. Win the lotto and fucking get myself a nice, beautiful military bloody PC. Jesus. Yeah, well, I've only just really recently gotten into Train Simulator. Like, I haven't been playing it as recent, but I was playing it a little bit there when it was first updated this year from 21 to 22. I had 21 for a while, but I've just been mucking around with it here and there. I had a problem where I would spawn in the middle of nothing. So I really gave up on it because I kept spawning in the middle of nothing when I want to do a train trip. So I couldn't work it out. I asked people, they wouldn't give me answers or anything, so I just really got frustrated and gave up on it. But yeah, I was quite interested in the 22 version because of this German route more than anything. And I knew it goes a couple miles into France, so I was quite interested in it. And yeah, I purchased the NEC New York one. It's called New Jersey or something, New Jersey North, I think they call it. So yeah, it was not too bad. It was just over a little bit over $20 Australian. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll grab that. One of our midweek World of Trains episodes actually was, which is our Wednesday show. We went to Train Simulator with it for 1 week and actually did that route on that show. So one of our midweek World of Trains episodes is on our Train Simulator playlist. It's a lot of dollars. You're lucky you're in America, not Australia, because your prices down here, whoa, a lot of money. Put it this way, the Metropolitan route, which is the London one, I think it was 62 Australian dollars. And I think good thing about it is it has got a workshop on Steam, so that's one good thing. And there is lots and lots of mods for it. There is mods for this as well, but not to the extent of the Train Simulator. And you can build stuff on it, which is good. What have we got coming up here? We got a train. What's a one? It's a 150. Not many trains in between on this route. It's not rush hour, so it is a nice change. It's probably one of the reasons why the memory is better. It's probably better because of that. We can blame that bloody idiot put 1400 services on the London commuter for it to be crashing all the time and playing up. I thought that was good. As soon as I heard that, I thought, this is not good. You know, I had a feeling before Rush Hour was even released that there was going to be problems. Just looking at the amount of tracks, some of them, and especially the German one, I've seen the amount of tracks. I thought, here we go, it's another Muchenozberg, here we go. Don't use mods? Yeah, fair enough. I use mods for American Truck Simulator. I actually make mods for American Truck Simulator. Speaking of that game, we have the latest update for the Volume 1 of the Major Stores pack. It's now been renamed Well-Known Shops, as I explained to you guys. So yeah, Volume 1's been updated to 65 skins for AI traffic of well-known stores from the USA, UK and the Australia. So it's at Mod Hub. You got it, you know, it's, yeah, the game's good. It's also a pain in the bum when you're bloody gonna try to, you know, you got, sometimes it gets to the point where you got to take everything out of the mods file, put it into just a new file, and just put one by one, we figure out which one's crashing the game. I can go through the game file, which is alright, I know how to work the game files and look at and read the files and see what's what. But yeah, it's a pain when you can't actually pinpoint it. But yeah, I'm sort of learning more and more about that game. Anyway, that's another time for another. That's another day for another time. Now hopefully I'll be back Sunday evening and I'll be able to live stream this Sunday. We've been off the air for the American Truck game for the last couple of weeks, the last week, sort of giving a bit of a break. So hopefully we'll be back to Sunday night trucking this week. Obviously everybody will be notified at our community area anytime we've got any live streaming action and whatnot. Whatever's happening on our channel, we'll be notified there in the community area. Yeah, I'm addicted to it too. I love Euro Truck Simulator, but I'm more of an American Truck Simulator fan. So I love it even more now because I got the Aussie B doubles. So I got the Cam's TSA B doubles. So I'm modified for those as well. I skin nose and all everything. I just, yeah, I love it. I've got my own AI traffic on the road, so yeah, it's I use DB Creations for traffic density. But yeah, I absolutely love it even more now. I see my own stuff come down the highway. So yeah, I don't use Jazzy Cat anymore. I don't use Traffic Maniac anymore. That's it. I've eliminated a lot of people's skins and stuff that I did have from Steam and everything because now I skin myself. I don't need them. I don't do convoys though. I don't do convoys, I only solo play. If I knew how to Steam mod, if I knew how to do these AI traffics in the Steam and everything, yeah. Especially those Aussie videos. But yeah, Cam's had those trailers off Steam for quite a while. A lot of people were getting frustrated about. He was getting frustrated over people not doing stuff without his permission. So I give you more credit for everything I do. So it's a good relationship there. And I think I convoyed once when it was first out. F this, F that, F this, F that. I'll take a live stream with that. It's way better than that stupid other bloody convoy thing. What do they call it? Trucks MP. I've never done it Trucks MP, but I've watched videos of them and I've seen gameplay of it, and I just, you know, you see these idiots come with these little bloody stupid Mercedes Benz and freaking little matchbox cars, and they're trying to run you off the road. I'm thinking, how can people handle these fuckwits? Sorry, I'm sorry my language, but that's just what they are. No worries, True Gamer. Thanks for coming along. How you been, Lee? You been going good? Oh, Jamie, how you going? Didn't see you there, man. Sorry. Sort of the live chat's sort of over the top of my mic, and I've sort of got to lean over. So I've changed the screens back around again. So I'm on the corner of the desk again. I feel more comfortable now because I've got my elbow on the actual table, not on the seat. Like, I blew out my elbow because of that. I feel more comfortable now because I've got the rest on the table. Alright, coming into, well, this is the major stop. Major stop on this route, actually. Biggest train station. Size of it. That's good, man. Any craziness happening on the rails? Oh yeah, I want to ask you, Lee. You work for the rails, yeah? Is there any Is there any maintenance going on for the Western Line this weekend? So I'm planning to head to St Mary's. I was just gonna say, yeah, you're close to your vaccine now, man. Yeah, good luck with that one. The second one's usually the one that makes you sick. I hate to say. If you got sick the first time, you might be all right though. Actually, you might be not. My lady actually got sick both times, but yeah. Got a low immune system, so it's a little bit different. There's those passenger information systems that they were talking about on one of the recent streams. Actually, this is actually a passenger information system that they're planning to come into the game. So we should see it on this route sometime. God knows when, but yeah. What a beautiful view. checked it actually because I'm planning to head off on Saturday, so coming in from just near Paz. So coming in just off near Para, so straight off the T-way off to the west. My mates just live off the back of MD, so I had a blackout here a couple of days ago actually, my mates. I had a blackout as well. I was in the middle of playing Call of Duty, and then all of a sudden I was actually doing a video for the channel too. I was spit, and I was round 12. Now I was going so good, and all of a sudden everything just went off. I'm like, what's going on? I thought it might have been blocked, and then yeah, all power and everything was off the box as well. So I was spitting chips. I'm like, there goes my day. It was last Saturday actually. I'm like, there goes my day. Yeah, and a couple of days later they had a bad storm up that way, and they the ladies messaged me and was like, oh, got their power. Fucking hell. Yeah, good luck with the second shot there, Lilo. It's going to be awesome. And how are you, Jamie? How you going, man? Are you still there? I notice there's only one person on here. So I don't know who it is. It's probably Lilo. I get more people watching the replays actually than what I do with live streaming. To be really honest, I'm probably on the wrong time for them. But, time for me because it's a nice way to end the evening. But technically it's not ending the evening at all because I do have a Call of Duty live stream later on, but I do apologise, the screening is not that pressure. Track work between EU planes and Penrith. Alright, so it's not through the daytime or anything, for the weekend. So I should be sweet then. I haven't been on the train for, God, at least 150, 60, 70 days, 150 days at least now. We're counting on, oh actually it could be a little bit less than that. It was over 100 days in lockdown. So maybe it will be about 130, 120 days. It's been a while. Coming in pretty good here actually. Oh, this is bloody not even stopped. Fuck. Oh. I know I've got a red light in front, but I know for a fact that this should go off. Yep. They're still doing that bridge at Penrith. I thought that's all done. So nothing's, yeah. Love to see Sydney Trains get a relationship with Dovetail, that would be awesome. Here comes the cutting. At least that doesn't bounce like it did when it first came out. There's the Gold Coast Titans have got a new logo in the NRL as well, so West Tigers. I've seen it today on the first time. I've seen that Brendan Smith was caught at shaking your hand at the Gold Coast Titans. Well, that was quite interesting. It works out good actually, because I don't want to bring down fucking bloody the Dolphins. This is going to be my new team when they come in. Because I'm over the Dragon. Sake, man. Richmond's out. Yeah, this weekend they got Richmond trains are running between Richmond and Leamington via the T5 Cumberland line. Change to Parramatta if you're travelling to the city. So they're not going to the city. Oh, well, that's all right then. It's not a Blue Mountains train. All good. Well, she's a lucky girl, isn't she? They say that to the business, she'll think that it'll be something that you fucking bloody cheated on. I got it all in one. What? Fucking trick. I'll be rude, folks. I do apologise, but I got to joke around here and there. Come on. Yeah, we've been in lockdown long enough. Let's have some fun. Let's have a party. Hey, you been Connor? You been good, man? You been going all right? What's been happening with you? You got a hole in one today. What golf course did you play at? The beauty of myself, I used to live off the back of a golf course. I used to live off the back of Cabramatta Golf Course, actually, here in Sydney. And back in the days, I lived off the back of Cabra Golf Course. In the afternoons, I used to jump the fence.
go over and hit some balls on a couple of the fairways there, and play a few holes, and then pack up and go home. It was good. It was fun. I made some shitload of money in there too with selling golf balls back when I was a young teenager. I used to dye the dams with the balls and everything. I was big in the golf back those days though. Yeah, I love playing golf, but every time I get the fucking club, swoop, fall, it's going out into the bush. I wish I could curve the ball like that in fucking 10-pin bowling. I'm gonna be fucking cut strikes there all over the place. I'm actually good at. I'm pretty good at 10-pin bowling actually. I used to bowl in the league. And I got started a week actually, one of the weeks I got the best player of the week. I shot a 239, so that's pretty good. I think I had 7 strikes here at one stage in that game. 7 strikes in a row, I was going for it. Everyone was all gathering around me, I started getting nervous and everything. Yeah, it's going well. Does the mystery on Train Simwell 2 work for you? Because it doesn't for Xbox. I don't really worry about the mystery, to be honest. It's not a big thing for me. But I can certainly have a look after this run, yeah.
Sounds like could be a memory issue that's happening there, Lily. I think I can only put it down to a memory issue. Because you're saying it's crashing on London Commuter as well. And since the update they had with London Commuter, it's been way better for me. It's beautiful. Well, I'm going to take a run on this soon, then. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Taking up most of the stream this route. It is a long route, but it is a damn good route. It is 60 plus range. A little bit more than Technics. It's good. I'm actually quite impressed that it's actually been behaving the last few days. I noticed when I got a cleaner on my PC now, and every time I clean it, I notice the game works better. But when it starts, I give it a few days and don't clean it, it seems to play up again. I notice. I reckon they need to adjust these times on this route as well, because you never get in on time. I'll definitely have a look at those mysteries there for you, Lily. Let's go figure out where to go. Nah, you can pinpoint me to where I'm going to go with the mysteries, so we appreciate it. Because I have not checked the mystery area. It's something I don't really. I love these little pine trees on this route. It just reminds me a little bit of the This has got a bloody problem with this. There's a bug with this for sure. So you gotta... Oop. Just make sure that we are clear. Fucking going backwards here. What the hell? It's because I bloody got these other doors. I beg you. Huh? Well, what the hell's going on? Why can't I move? Oh man. Fucking, it's that bloody problem with that, what's the name then? Yeah, there's a bug with it. It needs to be, I need to get in contact with Rivet Games about that actually. Oh, I'm going to see the forums and see if there's anything up on there. But I'll personally talk to, I'll leave them a message. Anything and say, hey, it needs to be fixed up. It's happening on console as well as PC. There we go. That should be it. Done. Awesome. 1 hour. Probably silver. Oh, there we go. Nice. Mystery. Oh, what? There's one on here. Drive 15 miles, 24 kilometers with the class. Nah, they're not working. They're not working. Because look, coast to coast drive 15 miles, 24 kilometers using class 150. And you see me do more than 15 kilometers just now. 15 miles. So, not working. Oh, what the hell is that? Something has been lurking on the... It's the Loch Ness Monster. That's awesome. Let's check London Commuter, because I've been pumping London Commuter like crazy. And yep, nothing on there either. Power station is now... What the fuck? Sorry. Jesus Christ. It's the Olympic Games. Gay! Sorry, I don't like that. That's just weird. That would make the bloody frame rate even worse. Jesus Christ, look how much light's there. Good, it's not coming up. It doesn't want to. Never get dressed. Did I pump this one a fair few times as well? Nothing on there. This is not working. Now, bacon loop line, Jesus. I've had this since day dot. That, not working. Not working there, Lily. So there you go. I didn't know that there was that many then, no. That's bullshit, eh? Well, the mystery challenges are not working. So, to be honest, it's never been a big thing for me. So, it's just, yeah, give or take sort of thing. All right. So we're going to head to the London commuter now. This is, look, it freezes up here and there still. It's still got a few issues, but there's, the last ones I was doing was not too bad. So, take a 375 run actually, down through here. I'll do it at a little bit of light rain. So let's take a little 922 Hastings London Chatham Cross. Well, that's disappointing, eh? Because, you know, there's more challenges there now that I actually didn't even know about. So there you go. It's been updated, but it's not, yeah, not a good thing that it's actually not working. Because, you know, that's all part of the challenge. Everyone wants challenges. And that's one good thing I like about Call of Duty is I've been reading all the challenges and I'm like, oh, all right, I don't have to do these challenges. So, yeah, I've been grabbing calling cards here and there, so it's good. Right, 922, let's go. Enjoy. Nice little sun shower, actually. It's pretty good. So, doors. So I've got to reset the passenger information system now. London Chatham Cross. Whoop, there it is. It does freeze up when I first get on this route. That is one thing I can say. Like when I see it's freezing up for me. It does that when I first play it. So usually when that happens, I reset the route and when I'm doing uploaded videos. And it doesn't do it when I come back. So. Should be right now, it should be clear. I still have the enhancements pack with all the real billboards and shit like that. And I'm speeding like I normally do on here. Coming out of the gates, I think it's bloody Melbourne Cup Day, bloody 1 week later. Didn't really care about the Melbourne Cup this year, to be honest. I haven't been really caring about the Melbourne Cup the last few years. As I'm not a gambler anymore. I used to be a really serious gambler with my dad. My dad was a really serious gambler, and we blew a shitload of money. So it's yeah, it's my past now. wouldn't recommend gambling any time soon, folks. So yeah, you can see that it's you know, the frame rate bounces all over the place on this route. It's got its freezes and stuff. See, there's that spike. It sort of happens every 20 seconds on this route. Sometimes a little bit less. So yeah, it's not ideal, but I noticed it to be a little bit better than what it was originally. Played Forza Horizon 5 today and Call of Duty Vanguard on the weekend. Yeah, Horizon 5. I played a little bit of it. I've done the Colossus. I was disappointed actually because I did the Colossus, did the video. Thought I was uploading a 4K video, and turns out I only uploaded it to 1080p. So I'm spewed. I did the Colossus with the WRX actually, so. One of my favorite WRX is not in it at the moment. The 22B. I'm waiting for the 22B to come in. So as soon as I get into that thing, woo, see you later. But I did the design of the Rexy that I did the Colossus on actually it's on our YouTube channel. That's the design that I've always had since. It's very similar design, not this exact the same, but. I've always had the Subaru logo established on the side, but I used to have it in white, the Subaru logo with the blue. The blue is the same on it, so yeah, it's a custom blue. So yeah, I've had that since Forza 2, Horizon 2, because that's when I started playing Horizon from the second one. What was that, the Italian... a couple countries, wasn't it? Italian, France, or Spain. I changed my screens back to the normal ones for the PC as well, so I'm not on the 4K screen with this one. I've gone back to my normal 144 Hz screen, and with the live chat on my normal little small screen. It's the standard monitor. So yeah, I was just finding it to be lagging a bit more on that screen, so I decided to go back to this screen. So that 1440p live stream that we did last Wednesday, well, that's a one-off. Trust me, that's a one-off. So yeah, it still looks nice on it anyway, but yeah, I was watching the replay of that 1440p. It was clear, very nice. I wish the bloody PlayStation had a frickin' bloody something inside of it to make the streams look good, because they look shocking. Actually, the stream I did yesterday was not too bad for Vanguard, but the one I did originally, oh man, it was bad. But I noticed I was on the LAN 2 with the internet. I was on LAN 2, not LAN 1. So I watched a few videos and now I've seen that I need to be on LAN 1, so I thought, oh yeah, alright, change it around. And still not clean, but yeah. What do you think about Horizon 5? Sort of same old way. It's, you know, like, it's got the same vibe to it. It reminds me a lot more of the Australian one though than the British one. This one actually, quite enjoying it. I did the what's the other one? The Gauntlet, I think they call it. The Gauntlet. I did the Gauntlet, I think it's called. And then I did the Apex one, the Colossus. But I did the one where you go up the volcano and down the volcano, and oh man, I did that one in a safari jeep. I was thinking to myself, because it was more on road than off road. I'm thinking I should have run the bloody Lancer or the Rexy out on this one. Vanguard's pretty good actually. Man, the story is awesome. I gotta stop talking naturally, seriously. I'm just speeding over this shit. Yeah, so you've got the door thing happen as well, so it's definitely not a PC issue, it's an actual issue on the route. So yeah, alright, well I'm gonna have to definitely contact them on that one. Comes with Gatwick. Hopefully they'll respond to me. They have responded the last few times I've tweeted stuff, so yeah. I asked them a few little things on for West Cornwall that they needed to fix. I said it sounds too. I said to them, it sounds very quiet. You need, if there's a way you can like put some sound into it, but I didn't ask for it to put a subwoofer in it because it definitely sounds like it now. It's fucking loud. Is it fucking freezing up like it is tonight, man? It hasn't been doing this. It's been quite good, actually. East Court, and that's why I'm glad yeah, it always freezes up like dog's balls or anything. More further down the line's pretty good, actually. It's quite clean around the big train station before London Commuter. Come past South Crawdon now. Can't wait for the day I got a decent PC I can bring you guys a decent, hopefully, fingers crossed this will be a way better route. Fuck, man. It's really lagging like a dog ball. Look at that. Fucking hell. That's just Perez, it's the route. That's the issue. Because look at the frame rate on West Cornwall compared to this. I don't know, it might be not coming up as bad on there than what it is on here, but it's definitely showing. Like you've seen the yellow before, it was 20 something gig frames. I shouldn't be bitching about it, but yeah, it's just, you know, you come from what, 70, close to 70 frames. It's probably Rivet Games' best bloody route actually for frame rate. So yeah, we got the real signs. Here's a real sign right here. That one in the middle's a bit shitty though.
The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge.
Okay. Very good. Gold medal. Should be no complaints there. Yep, of course. Right, there we go. Very good. You're on Choo Choo Tuesdays. This is episode 51, the one that we were meant to be doing last week, but yeah, wasn't really in the mood last week. Actually, I'm in a good mood this week, so that's delightful. Right. Finally had a day without any storms. Right. Let's go to some German, yeah. Very good, wieder. Main Spizzard Bon, nope. Yeah, maybe. Pardon me. 187! We all know we've got the sound mod for this one. Nice clean German day on the roads of here, and then we go to 1050 service now. Here we go. Freight time. The announcements is a sound mod. It's part of the enhancements pack for PC. It's really good, eh? DB83123, Higginbrecken to Jamdum. Jamdum. Don't ask me what. Oh shit! I haven't drove this thing for a few weeks, so this for a little bit, so this is gonna take some time. FIFA only. We have the sound mod for this one, so here we go. What is it? The middle one, isn't it? And what do we have actually? Ooh, okay, so this is definitely have to go into M. M. Click that. Nice. Okay, enter that. 1, 2. Enter. Make sure that we have those lights. Nice, good, awesome. Very good. Up there. Very good. I can put AFB on, but I'm not going to worry about AFB. Right.
Sicher.
So yeah, the sound announcements are it's a part of the enhancement pack for PC there, Lily. So if you ever get the game on PC, yeah, the enhancement pack has been updated a couple of times. Every time it's been updated regularly. So it's getting regularly updated at the moment, which is good. Won't say it will last forever, but yeah, it's really good. gives real billboards, and the announcements at the train stations and stuff. So it's a pretty nice thing. There's sound mods also for the, for example, the Gatwick and all that. There's enhancements for them as well, but I don't choose to use them. But this 187 definitely needed a sound mod. There's enhancements for this as well that gives real signage and stuff on the train itself and that, but I don't use it, and it changes. Actually changes the. Changes the camera to the middle of the train, so sort of it's a further back view than what it is what you're seeing here. So I don't really like that, so I prefer this one, because this one you can see closer to the HUD, so the speedo in the middle here, so I prefer that, because I try to keep the HUD off as much as possible. But I'll keep it on this one actually, because this is the first time I'm taking this one, the 187 on the main Spezza barn. Actually, so I know that the speeds change quite frequently on this route, so definitely needs to be on. When I say that, I'll turn it off. The sounds of this one, you probably it's over the top of my voice, so I do apologise if you hear me too loud, but right up at the mic at home. Enjoy. Actually got in contact with the dude that actually did the enhancement pack for the London commute, and I actually asked if you can get in contact with Dovetail in any way, shape or form, because I was talking to him about the announcements more than anything actually. I said, I love the announcements, they're really awesome. Is there any way you can contact Dovetail about throwing those announcements into the game? Because yeah, it sounds absolutely awesome. There's ones about smoking as well and this and that, but it just sound more realistic.
Zifa.
always had a habit when I was growing up as a kid, when a freight train went through at the train station or wherever I was on the train, and I'll count how many carriages it had, how many boxes. I used to call it boxes, box carriages. I'm like, how many boxes has it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the biggest one I counted was 90 something. I think was one of the biggest trains one of the biggest freight trains I counted here in Sydney. It was really long. It was between Guildford and Maryland. It was freaking huge.
Zifam.
There's one that goes through on the Friday afternoon, actually, here in Sydney, along the Western Line, actually, and it's a golden, like a yellow colour one, and it's got like a dark green in it. There's like 2 free diesels, and then it's got the box, the freight at the back of it. So it's got 3 electrical units, and yeah, it's a very nice train actually. Got a video of it actually. I actually put it up on our YouTube, our Facebook page. So it's yeah, really nice. Pretty sure I put that on the Facebook page. And that was shot at Westmead train station actually. I got that one off Westmead train station. Awesome. What was I doing that day? I think I was heading towards, I think I might have been going to one of the boys that day actually.
Zifam.
You notice the difference in frame rate on this one compared to what it was on West Cornwall. This one's definitely got more detail in it though.
Zifam.
It's always been a good route, this one, but since I had the update, the preservation crew has gone through here already. Doesn't mean they won't go back to it again. They should go back to it again, to be honest, because it does need the passenger information system. Actually, did they put it on here or not? Oh yeah, I think they did actually. I think it is actually on here, but it didn't get the rush hour passenger system. It needs that established on here. But you think up in the hills and that, it doesn't really need it. always been a big fan of the main Spitzer barn. I really have always enjoyed it. Kilometers to go. It'll be good timing actually. This could sneak in on under the 2 hours, and we've got time for a quick one. I think we will anyway. We'll go another one. We've got that premiere coming up after the live stream tonight. In 54 minutes from now is the premiere of one of the scenarios from the West Cornwall. So there you go. It's coming up. Just under 70 minutes that video will be. So I'm fingers crossed it will be premiered at 1080p. I do apologise if it does show 360p. If it does, I'll be pulling it off, and I'll establish it when I see it at least 1080p on the channel. I'll be spitting if it does, though. Sometimes YouTube can be a bastard. I did establish that video late today, so it could still... It can do that, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 about it if it's going to be 360p or hopefully 1080p. That's the normal standard for Premiere is 1080p. It doesn't go to 4K, it's 1080p. That's the maximum for even a 4K video for premieres on the YouTube channel. That's a YouTube standard anyway for if you want your video to be a premiere. It's 4K. It's 1080p at 60 frames is the maximum. The good thing about our Call of Duty videos, if you're on a pure 4K HDR screen with the Call of Duty Vanguard gameplay, those are being shown in pure 4K HDR. Because all the gameplay I've been doing with the uploaded videos, they're not edited. They're straight in, no BS, not me. I haven't gone into editing with it or anything. Straight out videos. We have some zombies gameplay coming up overnight our time here in Australia. Good thing about this run is that we don't have a time when we got to be there. So at the moment we're just cruising. Road now. Back on the road again. Back on the road again. I had to do that. Didn't even say goodbye. It's alright. I talk too much. Fucking hell, bro. And we go down the road. Down coming around the bend now. Here comes another train. That was a small piece. Tiny, 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 tiny. Well, I was saying earlier, what's next for Train Sim World 2? And True Gamer says that he would like to see them fix the game before anything gets released. I am 100% with that guy, True Gamer. 100% behind you with that one. Definitely I'd like to see that, but this is Dovetail we're talking about. We know for a fact they're going to fix it. They've already said patches, slow patches here and there. And we all know if they're going to throw a patch in, something else is going to be fucked up, isn't it? Slowly but steadily, you know. G6 and the two American freight routes are due next. So being that the G6 is now by Train Sim Germany is closer than I thought. Now I'm very disappointed about that actually, because I've explained many times before, because Train Sim Germany have got 3 trains actually on the list. I thought that'll become a German pack actually, and I thought all 3 will come out and eventually it'll become a pack, just like Great Western Express ended up with the Legends pack. Because they were individually listed originally. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed about that. So that's a money hungry thing in my opinion. So yeah, we could get one of the 2 American freight routes, then we could get this G6 release in between it, and then we'll get the other one. Or are we going to get one or both of the American freight routes this side of the year, and then we'll get the G6 just on the other side of the new year? That's the big question. I'll be disappointed actually if they do this freight service actually before the end of the year. I'll be, you know what will make a great end of year release? The other part of the Dresden. We always get a really good release at the end of the year. We had East Coast Way at the end of the year. We had the LGV Mediterranean at the end of the year. So that's been the last 2 years. So we had East Coast Way, and then we had last year the LGV Mediterranean. But I really think this German route might be further down the track than what I think. But yeah, it would be awesome if it all of a sudden comes forward and it's like, yeah, we're ready to go. I'll be like, awesome, let's go. Make me happy. Love my German shit. Coming into 1.5, 1500 meters. Gonna dip a bit of the slope, so we're gonna back it off a little bit more. Coming in the Gundam now. Definitely saves way better with the mod. I actually got in contact with this dude as well and said, is there any way you can get in contact with Dovetail and get the sound effect to him? He's like, only if it was that easy. I said, I wish it was, because yeah, I'd like to see the console gamers also experience this. Definitely sounds better than that bloody bullshit they put in it. What the hell was that? Alright, one more trip coming up after this one. So we're going to end the night with a nice little trip on the West Cornwall. Going to take the brunch. Stop, you malacca. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Yeah. Of course I got a gold medal. Undefeated on German routes. Let's go. Love that photo. Don't need those crew lights on actually. It's too bright. Don't forget, folks, if you haven't cast your vote for this week's Midweek World of Trains community vote, head to our community area of our YouTube channel. Go down the list a fair bit, ladies and gentlemen, for episode tomorrow. Whatever episode it is. Episode 56, 7, I think it is. 56, 57, something like that. I'll lose a count. Vote for this week's theme, which is November Rain for the vote. We're going to be doing a November heavy rain day tomorrow night for our live stream. Now there could be a possibility of a delay for tomorrow night's episode. There is predicted storms tomorrow, so
if we are delayed at any stage, we will let you know. And if we get delayed way too much, we will not be on the air at all. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we're all good to go. We'll continue to keep you informed at our community area and our Twitter channel. So at the moment, the Southeastern High Speed is winning by a country mile. So we'll be taking a run on there, it looks like, at the moment. It won't be the full length of the Southeastern High Speed, I can tell you that much. It'll be a decent run, but it won't be with the high-speed train. Doesn't make sense doing a run with, you know, tunnels with the high-speed run. That's why we've got tunnels as it is, but not to the lengths of the ones in the high speed area. Makes more sense doing the shorter one. We'll do it with the. It's most likely gonna win, folks. So that'll probably be our first run for tomorrow's episode. It's winning by a country mile. So you voted it in, and yep, it's winning. So your choice, folks. That's why we call it the community vote. We've actually had a lack of people voting this week, actually. So if we get another week after that, that's lacking, then guess what? I'm going to take back power. So it's going to be The Godfather's Takeover Part 2. Imagine living on that hill there in the summertime and you get a slippery slide and just go straight through the fence. I used to live on a hill like that, actually, very similar to that. When I was growing up, we had slippery slide. Oh, it used to be so much fun. Our backyard was massive, it was huge. We used to have a tree in the middle of it, actually.
But man, we had a slip and slide there. It was off tap. Play 10-pin bowling. Coming through. Bruises and all at the end of the day. It was fun. Great memories of the summertime. Easily take off on you on this route. That's one thing I could say. You're going the opposite way, obviously. You're going up the hill. A lot of people saying it's a golf course, actually. I would like to see some golfers on there, actually. I mean, alright. Put a couple of people on there, at least golf ball. Imagine a golf ball coming towards the train. Yeah. It's like a links golf course, actually. Frame rate's absolutely awesome on this route. No issues whatsoever. A couple of little spikes here and there when we've done the first trip, but not to the extent of the London commuter. It's a shame because the London commuter route is absolutely awesome. Be ending the live stream after this run, folks, and don't forget that's not all the Train Sim World 2 action we've got here on our YouTube channel today. We have a premiere coming up in 30 minutes time, just a little bit over 30 minutes time actually, because yeah, my timing on my thing here is a couple minutes ahead of the timing, so yeah, just over half an hour to premiere of one of the scenarios here from the West Cornwall. We're doing the late night one, so that's going to be on the channel premiering. Don't forget we are on the air again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We don't get on anyway at any stage, it does whatever reason for anyway. There is a ton of videos of Train Sim World 2 on our channel. We clicked over 730 over the last 24 hours.
hate this 5 kilometer area down, 5 mile per hour area down here. I just think it's way too. It needs to be higher. I was thinking 15 miles. Satisfactory enough. You know, we have that coming into Lewis on the East Coastway. And I don't understand why we don't stop at this station here. Like, it's an established station, there's people on it, and we always go past it. I've not stopped there once. I think I might have on launch night actually. I might have stopped there, but I can't remember what it was. What one I did actually that I was meant to stop there. Too easy. Thank you very much, Lily. Yeah, I'm not sure what the theme will be for the following Wednesday night, but. It's been like a year. I don't know what the last count I've seen was like 16 votes, where the week before that I think we had 28 votes. We had a fair few votes. I noticed they changed the carriages down here as well. I think they might have taken away from the original one. There's a fair bit down on the page, the community vote. So if you guys haven't cast your vote, then you're not a real Train Sim World fan. It's totally your choice anyway. If you want to vote, you want to vote. If not, you know, you're not voting for Donald Trump, so don't worry. It's all good. You might like Donald Trump. You might want to vote for Donald Trump. You know, it's your choice, but I just think he's a total douche. He's a funny cunt though. He's, you know, some of the shit he says, funny. It's hilarious. There's one good thing about Donald Trump, he's got some fine-ass women. I'll take Miss California off your charters. Let's see if it does that thing again.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a fucking vibrator. That's the first time I've used that, actually. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Call the missus. Oh no. Well, I'm trying to look for the lock button. There we go. All good. Good way to end it. A little bit of vibrator. Oh. Man, I do admit the bullet is a good massager for migraines. All right, true story though. It's a good massager for migraine. It fucking eases it. Main menu. West Cornwall done, and that's our live stream done. A very good live stream indeed. So don't forget the premiere of the West Cornwall local scenario late night finish is coming up tonight in less than half an hour. It will be premiering on our channel. I did do the Coastal Takeover yesterday as well. Unfortunately, I did it on my 4K screen, and what happened was it wasn't recording the screen, only the sound. And I'm spewed. It was 65 minutes long. Almost an hour and 20 minutes actually. So it was a long time. So I was spitting. So yeah, that pretty much threw out my works yesterday. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do 2 quick bloody runs just because it was late in the day. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to do 2 quick runs just so I got something up on the channel for Train Sim World. Because yeah, it was a few days, and my viewers have been down because I haven't had Train Sim World stuff on there. We're not just a Train Sim World YouTube channel. We're a simulation based channel, but we also have other games as well. We don't just simulation. That's why we call it Gaming Australia. It's not just GFYS Simulation Australia. It's not a simulation channel as well. Even though it is our key, but it's just, yeah, we don't just do simulation. Right. Slow Ride, I am not looking forward to doing. For the simple fact, it's 90 minutes and it is the hardest level. Oh my god. So I'm not looking forward to that one. The Cornish Circle, Jesus Christ, why did I go into it for? I'm doing 100 minutes more. Alright. Get away from that. I probably will do that one next just to get the bloody thing out of the way. I prefer timetables, but that's just me. All right, let's do a little bonus. Actually, I'm just gonna. I feel like doing a bonus, so let's do a bonus. $19 degrees, not too bad for England, isn't it, in summer? It's pretty good. I'm gonna roll smoke first, folks. I just feel like playing more, to be honest. I'm in a mood tonight. Here we go. So we're gonna do a night service. Operated shore service calling at Ann Lewis. Right, a limit. That made my day. That's made my day. Oh, just made your day. Very good. Awesome. We're up for encore. Let's go. I gotta roll smoke first.
If you want to make a cup of coffee, folks, then suggest to go quick at it. Just use a machine. I don't drink tea or coffee, so I wake up in the morning. I have myself a mango Monster Energy, and that wakes me up. I was on the protein shakes, but I really need to get back into protein shakes. Actually, I was 94 kilos last week. I've actually dropped a kilo and a half this week. Actually, I've dropped a bit of kilo, but don't know how I bloody did it. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it. Nope. We need too much. By the way, this is modded as well. That will bring in more light, eh? I like it when I'm in moods where I just like I want to play more. So yeah, we're on more what we've technically been doing 2 hour 20s the last few weeks anyway. This is going to be 2.5 hours, isn't it? Moonshine, take me to the stars tonight. Oh, we're not stopping at London Road. The K set, yeah. Well, this is modded, sound modded. So it's sounds way better, and this is working as well. It's a really good train. I love the horn. car's going to come out on me then. She's certainly dark. I can see the stadium. Look at that, you can see it lighting up already. See how much draw distance it's got on the PC, it's awesome. Coming in. All the party animals coming out of the soccer. Has it been a league game? There's no soccer going on because there's no crowd. Usually you can hear the soccer if there's a game going on. I don't know what you guys think about the sound, but I quite enjoy the mod sound. It's really awesome. The brief in the mod, it said it makes the sound balance the sound out on the whole train. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The community seems to put some really decent stuff together on the Train Sim World community. That's what it's known as in the mods page. It's very, very good. There's reskins as well. So there's reskins, there's scenarios, there's sounds, patches for stuff, and it's pretty good. Enhancements. No enhancements for like giving better frames or anything like that, unfortunately. But yeah, they advise you not to use DX12 on it because yeah, it can do funny things. So I don't use DX12. I've tried it a couple times, but haven't seen anything sufficient that makes it anything better. Crashed it a few times with it, so I just don't touch it. It's not recommended. Come on, give me the green light. So I'm gonna have to wait. Yes, I know. Alright, waiting for a train to come out. That's the first time I've had to stop here for a while. Usually the train comes in. Whew. Train will be going back to depot. It's good timing actually, because this will the stream will go straight off and we'll go straight into that premiere. So I won't be joining you guys on the live chat on that, but I'll definitely check it and see if it's at more than 360p. I'm fingers crossing it is. I'm hoping it's at 1080p. I hope YouTube have processed it quick enough, because it was processed this afternoon. More this evening than this afternoon, to be honest.
It's late in the afternoon. I was going to do it at 8 o'clock originally, but I thought, nah, it's not going to be enough time. So I thought I'll do it after the stream.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2C70, Brighton, Seaford, limited stops. It didn't go to Seaford, did it? No, it just went to Lewis. All right, very good. Well, that's our live stream done, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome live stream it was indeed. Thank you very much for everybody that has watched today. And if you watched on the replay, thank you for watching as well. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel today. You can't go wrong. Turn the notification bell on. Also follow us at Facebook and Twitter. And our next live stream is tomorrow. It's Midweek World of Trains. And we're on the air from 8 p.m. Queensland, 9 p.m. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Germany, 5 a.m. on the east coast of the USA and Idaho in Canada, and 2 a.m. in the west coast of the United States and Vancouver in Canada. My name is The Godfather. This has been another episode of Choo Choo Tuesdays. We'll see you on the rails again soon. Premiere coming up right now. Hooroo.